Today's video is oddly specific because I've noticed a growing trend on social media for mostly far left woke thinking women, and at the risk of being sexist, all the video clips I've got coming up, save the last one, are of women, but hang on for the guy at the end, he is worth the wait, where they will sit in their cars and have an absolute meltdown. Of course, there's nothing new in that. But why, if one appears to be having a psychotic episode, would one record it and then post the footage to the internet? What is to be gained from such an endeavour? Let's begin.
Literally, how do people work an 8 to 5 for their whole life? Like, it's actually miserable. And I have no idea what I want to do with my life. And my husband's gonna kill me because I just quit my job. And I think I just hate working. I hate it so much.
See, that's not a good look. Crying in the car because people have to work 8 to 5. Oh, my heart bleeds. That's a short week for many people. And how entitled does someone have to be to record themselves in that state because they don't want to fucking go to work? Remarkably, she's wearing an engagement ring. And if her fiancé is a man, he must be an incredibly patient chap. Because if she's that fucking dramatic over just going to work, I imagine every time there's a thunderstorm, he'll have to gather her up in his arms and carry her back into the house so she can lay weeping upon the chaise lounge, saying, "Oh, Jeremy, 'twas a stormy night like this. On the last occasion I saw my dear mamma. Mamma, wherever have you gone?" And she's quit her job over working a 45-hour week. That still leaves 123 hours a week where she's not working. Anyway, let's get angry.
You absolutely do have a fucking policy about writing fucking political things on fucking cups. Wanna know why I fucking know that and why I'm so pissed off? Because I fucking worked there for fucking 2 years!
What a charming young lady. I presume she's talking about the recent case in Ohio where a Starbucks worker was fired after asking the customer the name to go on the cup. The customer said Charlie Kirk, and the barista wrote racist's fave drink and got sacked for it. Now, personally, I find coffee shop barista to be the most pretentious job title on earth. Yes, maybe 30 years ago there was an art to it. Now we've all seen it. They put a cup under the machine and press a fucking button. You could train a monkey to do it, but the monkey would get bored. And she worked for the coffee chain for 2 years. Well, with such a warm and inviting personality, I can see that a career in customer service perfectly suits her. We've started off pretty easy. Now we'll get some proper rage.
America, please get me out of this place. I'm tired. I'm losing my tired. I'm fucking 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 tired.
She's tired. Well, she's definitely acting like a toddler who needs to go for a nap. But if she hates America and she wants to leave, hear me out on this, rather than destroying her own possessions and the interior of her own vehicle, why doesn't she leave America? Emigrate. I mean, don't come here for fuck's sake, but isn't that the simple solution? If it's that bloody terrible, then leave. But of course then she'd have to take personal responsibility, and the woke far left never want to do that. But at least they can't still be upset that Trump was elected as president.
I was just walking down the street to go get my medication because I'm out and I need it for today. And I saw a woman walking her 2 kids. And she had this look on her face. And I looked at her, we made eye contact, we both kind of nodded. Like we were both just devastated. And you could just tell in her eyes. I can't believe this country did this again. Why did I let myself have hope?
Tomorrow is the 1st of October, and she's still not over it. But she has the massive glasses and the septum piercing, so we should know what to expect. And maybe the other woman in that story wasn't upset that Donald Trump is president. Maybe she was just concerned for her safety and the safety of her children because this unfucking hinged woman is approaching her in the street. And why did I let myself hope? I don't know, love, because people of your ilk are upset about fucking everything. As I said, I hope I haven't come across as sexist. It's just there are far more women making these videos than men. And I guess that's because women are better at showing their emotions, whereas men, anything we don't like, we push it down deep inside and at a later date lash out at something completely unconnected. But we'll finish with this gentleman who's upset about the ICE raids going on in the New World.
ICE is fucking disappearing people! 1,200 detainees at Alligator Alcatraz! Gone! Just gone! Thirds of the people they're fucking missing! No names! No records! Families are searching for their loved one! This fucking regime has nothing to say! You think this isn't fascism? Wake the fuck up! ICE held a 5-year-old girl with autism outside her home! Lure her father out! They fucking used her! A child! Our agent said, "Is this your girl? Come show your ID." What the fuck is this? Family is screaming, crying, begging. Give us back our daughter. These are fucking monsters. Racist fucks who prey on the vulnerable. Number 18, Knocking State 2.0. You're not going quiet. You want to erase innocent people? We will be louder. You want to tear families apart? We will stand stronger. This regime is out of fucking control, and if you're still silent, you are complicit.
ICE are disappearing people. They aren't though, are they? That particular department aren't wandering around killing people willy nor indeed nilly. In fact, someone should tell that gentleman that when it comes to violence, most of it is being meted out by people on his side of the argument. And it isn't fascism. And I fact-checked that story about the 5-year-old autistic girl. She wasn't used to lure out her father. He'd already fucked off because he is an illegal alien with previous convictions for domestic abuse and strangulation. So, sir, maybe calm the fuck down and get your facts straight before you go on a rant. And why does he think that screaming like a lunatic will help get his point across? Sir, if you are ranting and raving like a madman, I will not be inclined to take your argument seriously. And here's the weird thing, for most of us, if we have a motor vehicle, it's used for transport. For these people, it's a personal screaming booth. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you could leave a like, a comment, or share the video, that really helps the algorithm. If you would like to support me in making these videos, and thank you to everyone who's done so far, there are links in the description if you're watching on YouTube to buy me a coffee and to my Patreon, which I'll be revamping very soon. And as ever, thanks for watching. Big glasses, septum piercing, we know what's coming. Now, I don't know what's coming, I forgot what I was going to fucking say. 8 till 5. That's fucking luxury. That gives you a lie-in the morning. It means you're still home early evening. I'm sorry to be some working class fucking hero here. When the wife and I were saving up to get married, it was quite common for me to be working between 90 and 100 hours a week. ICE are disappearing people. That isn't strictly true, is it, sir? That government department isn't just walking around murdering people willy or indeed nilly. In fact, I put it to you, why have I turned into a fucking lawyer? ICE are disappearing people. Sir, that isn't strictly true. Fuck.